Hello, this is Ashley from Crafting with Ashley and welcome to this video. This is the card we're making today. Just a wintry scene card, Christmas card. So let's, let's get started. You're going to need some balmy blue cardstock. This is the standard A6 card base. So that's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then I've got a piece of Whisper White, and this measures 10 centimetres by 14.35 centimetres. And the stamp set we're going to be using today is this one called Nature's Beauty, and I love it. And we're going to be using these trees here and this little fox, but the deer and the rabbit, it's a beautiful set. I absolutely adore it. You can miss it actually because it's on the very last page of the autumn winter catalogue. The very last page after the index and everything else. So it's very easy for you to actually miss this set, but it is gorgeous. And we're going to be using early espresso ink to stamp in. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to stamp our trees actually first. So let's see, I'm going to stamp these duo of trees. I'm just going to ink it up and then decide where I want it to go roughly. So we'll have it there. And then let's have another set there. And let's have some on this side as well, maybe a bit further down. Yeah. Okay. Let me just give this a quick clean because I need the block again. Stampin' Chamois is, as I've said many a time, absolutely brilliant. Okay, so now I've got this little single tree. And give him a bit of an ink. And we'll see what I did before. Have one there. And then have another one there. Doesn't matter if they overlap because it happens in real life. Okay, that'll be enough there. Well, let's see, and then I'm going to use these grasses here to give something in the forefront here. And then here. And then I'm just going to clean off my stamp, and it just makes it look as if there's shadows and added interest there. Okay, so move that aside, and then I'm going to use my early espresso marker and just check, yep, and I'm going to just fill in the lines here between the trees so things don't look as if they're all set apart. It looks like it was meant to be one stamp. Just a bit like that, so it looks more continuous. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do some sponging, and I'm using balmy blue for this. Let's see. Just had to get the stamp set. This is an itty bitty greeting, so this that we're going to be using. We're using this one that says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So I'm just going to use my grid paper to help me mount this so I can try and get it as straight as possible. Okay, and now bring back my early espresso ink. Okay. Lovely. Okay, and then we're just going to stamp this in this little gap here and try and get it as straight as we can. Not too bad, what do you think? Okay, it's getting there. Close that up and just clean this off again so that I have my block free for my foxy stamp. Okay, and now we're going to stamp the fox in Cajun Craze, and we're going to stamp him, just put this aside for a minute, we're going to stamp him just on a bit of spare piece of Whisper White. And as I said, we're going to stamp him in Cajun Craze, so just let me get that ink pad out. Here we go. Ooh. Cajun Craze. Get him nice and inky, and because Cajun Craze is a ready ink, it sometimes it's a bit difficult to actually see if you've got him inked up, but if you sort of shine him, you know, move him around, you can see it's a bit darker and you can see the shine, and then you know you've got him inked up. So press down, and anyway, if you make a mistake, you've got it's just another chance to be creative. Yeah. I'm not so sure actually. Let's try one more time. I feel like I've smudged that a bit. So, down, hold. Yeah, I'm happier with that. Okay, so let's set aside all of this. And now we're just going to fussy cut our fox out. So, I'll get my scissors. Get rid of the excess cardstock because it makes it much easier to cut out when you don't have so much excess around. Okay, so let's see. And with fussy cutting, the trick, as I've said before, is to move the paper, not the scissors, and just keep the scissors at a 45-degree angle. I don't think I did too bad a job. What do you think? Okay, so let's bring back everything. There's our scene. Here is our card base, and we're going to stick this down to, if I can get my snail to work, we are going to stick it down. Okay, to our card base. And I love matting things. I think it just sets, having a frame just sets things off beautifully. I mean, all paintings nearly, if you go and see paintings in a museum or anywhere, they all have a frame. It just sets things off beautifully, just displays them. Okay, so now we're going to pop up our little Foxy, Mr. Fox. Whoever used, do you remember Mr. Fox? I even remember that from when I was a kid. I loved the Roald Dahl book, Mr. Fox, the Fantastic Mr. Fox. It was actually my favourite book, with Bogus Bunsen Bean. So that's Mr. Fox to me. Okay, last final touches are some rhinestones, and I'm just going to put them in the sky wherever the fancy takes me, just so that they're almost like little twinkling stars in the sky. That's if I can get the rhinestones off the backing, which I'm not having much success with. What is wrong with them today? Nothing wants to work for me. Okay, this is stuck to my finger. Let's take this one then for now. It's one of those days, I think. Okay. Let's see if I can get these off. There we go, at last. There's another one. I don't want to waste them. I mean, they're good rhinestones. I think it's like just now, when you're trying to decide where to put them, that's when it becomes a pain in the neck. You should just really plonk them wherever. Yeah, I think that'll do. Move that aside. There we go. So that's a bit lighter sky, it's a bit of a darker sky. Which do you like better? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want any information on this project, it will be on the blog post that goes with the video, and all the links to my website and my social media links, including my new Facebook group, are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!